name's Eric. I'm making faces that you can talk to. I've been gone for a couple of days from streaming because I hit my stupid head on a toilet bowl. Slipped and fell, that kind of thing. Just a really random piece of bad luck. But I concussed myself a bit and ended up spending some time in the ER after I just didn't feel normal after I hit myself on the head the previous night. Anyways, long story. Not that interesting. Waiting around in an ER. Yeah, it's not. Nah, forget it. Let's move beyond it. So yeah, I'm back. Feel normal. And I want to get back to doing this project here, which is about animating faces, and so I'll demo where I'm at. I did do a little work yesterday. I just didn't feel like streaming. It was just kind of a weird day. All right. So I was looking at this problem of adding extra parts. Let me see if this is still working. Yes, it is. Okay, so we got these hats. Here, let's give it a little more space to move it around. Once you've got a hat added, you can resize it. There's these extra parts, right? And you can add more extra parts. Now you can see a bug right now, which is there's two things selected. So basically this selection here is persisting. I don't know why, but I have gotten to a point where I can reproduce it. I also yesterday off stream changed how the revision states are kept for undo and redo so that they're much faster. Previously, here, let me get rid of the added part. Previously, when you change to a different coloration, it's got to do a load. It still has to do the load. But when you do undo, it doesn't do another load. It just reuses the previous bitmap. The previous bitmap. The previous set of bitmaps is basically kept. And that change is also important for me to be able to keep continuity from one head to the next. It takes a long time to explain, but basically it's a better set of data structures for handling undo, redo, and also the non-singleton aspects of these extra parts. So before I had an easy way to keep continuity between one state and the next for these other parts, because for a head, eyes, mouth, and nose, a face can only contain one of each. But the extra part, there can be a whole bunch of them. There can be 50 of them. It's not likely there'd ever be 50, but that is the maximum limit that I'm supporting. So since it's necessary to know which extra part that you're referencing when you move between revisions or add things or subtract things from it, I did some changes to the data structures to be able to track that better, but that's not really demoable. That's just kind of breaking some things, and then in this session I'll fix some of the things that broke, and eventually I should get to a point probably by the end of the week where the extra parts all work exactly as wanted without any bugs. And I will try to fix one bug today. The bug that I'm going to fix, bug I'll try my damnedest to fix, works like this. I do one operation, then I do undo, then I do redo, then I do undo again, and now I've got the double selection box problem, which doesn't become apparent until I click on something else. There we go. So I want to fix that. let me do one annoying thing. I'm going to clear my chat history. You'll hear music for a moment. Work screen. Properties. There we go. Because those chats are pretty old. Okay. All right. Starting on this bug. I know how to reproduce it reliably. That's awesome. What is it about undo? No. Undo, redo, undo. That causes it to add a duplicate part. I can see off to my right here, I can see when I get to that second undo, it seems like it's added a whole bunch of stuff in. It's added all the UE selection stuff to the revision. Let me do that fresh so I can just get the cleanest read on it possible. Okay, make a change. Undo. Redo. Oh, no, I've already got it. I've already got it without the third undo. So the redo did it. Yeah, there was something not crisp about that repro. Let me start over again. Okay. So that's interesting. When I came back to the undo, what was different? Because there's a very large difference here. Setting to revision. And it's not just one extra thing added. It's like all of the stuff got added, all of the UI stuff. Okay, let me take a look at the code that would be executing right here. So I'm saying setting to revision. That VVV just means look down for the data that corresponds to this message. Okay, setting to revision. Let's go to Wisp. Yeah, so this is it. But by the time I get here, the revision is already messed up. So it was whatever generated that revision previously, or whatever acted upon the data structure. Okay, so I think I need to keep an eye on the first revision in the history. I don't think, is there another one prior to this? Probably not. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, the weird thing is that any of these UI things would be in the revisions, because I wrote some code that is supposed to make sure that there aren't any UI components inside of it. And it was in SO Webface. Canvas component. Up here I've got duplicate. And the default is don't include any UI. So here I say children will either be this children or find the non-UI children. It's going to reload in a moment. Okay. I will clear this. Okay. I want to see if that duplicate function is responsible for generating a copy that includes the UI components to it. Undo. Redo. Undo. Okay. Well, I guess it's important to note that duplicate called a bunch of times. That surprises me a little bit. I think I lost track of where each one of those logs came in. So I'm going to go through it again slower. Okay, let's clear that. Select that. No duplicate made. Move this here. It made 2 duplicates. I gotta think about that a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's calling recursively. Let's change this a little bit so it's not so verbose, or I will not be able to keep track of it all. Okay, we'll say if copy part type equals part, let's see, head part type. Okay, that should do it. Clear. Okay. But it is interesting, it calls... Oh yeah, that's right, okay. So I've got a duplicate for revision. and then it calls in. It's logging the same object. It's not redundant duplicates or anything like that. Okay, so then do undo. Okay, still good. Okay, redo. And because I know it's going to screw up after this and it looks totally expected right now, I will just clear the log, so whatever happens next is going to be just from clicking undo, and I'll be able to see that. Okay, any duplicates made? No, we're just saving to the revision. So what this seems to indicate to me is that something is altering the original revision. If I do undo again, yep, there's an extra undo right there. Okay, cool. I know what that extra undo was. That was the part type selection. Initially it was selecting head, and then I clicked on the nose, which made one revision. But both the first and second revision had a ton of stuff added to them. Yeah, just like way too much stuff added. Actually, it might not be way too much, because let me think about this a little more. So there are, for each selection box, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. So if we say 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, so 36 objects for UI for each one is what's expected. Let me see if that's what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, now we're definitely over 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. Oh, well, that's for 2 revisions, so that actually probably is 36 per. Okay, cool. All right. Now what am I checking? What's unexpected? An unexpected thing is that any revision would include in it the UI elements. Where am I logging that? Because I might be loading that after the UI elements are put in. I think one thing I could do is with the no, I think I do understand it. Because the revision that I return is live, you know, it's like I just take I take the head from the revision, and then down here I just do set head. But just a little bit later I say track parts for face, and I pass in the same instance that's held in the revision manager. That's probably the issue right there. Just do this. If I say duplicate, then it'll make a copy of it, and there'll be no updates to the revision. Let me try that. There we go. All right, can we repro it? I fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It fixed. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Yes, good. Okay. That was just a moderately difficult bug. How long did I work on this? Probably about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll call that moderate difficulty. Okay. So let's keep testing and see what other bugs I might have with all those radical changes I added to this. Let's change the hair color. It's working pretty great. It's kind of a nice, simple test to do, which is just making a whole ton of changes, just a lot of changes, and then seeing if undo goes all the way back to the beginning, and if redo goes all the way back to this particular face. I just have to kind of remember these two faces. Then we go undo. Okay, so that works. Let's go redo. Okay, pretty nice. Fairly robust. Now let's see if I can break it with the extra. I probably can. It's not doing bad though. So it's remembering, it's handling the state between the part being placed or not, which I like. Okay, now I suspect it breaks when I add a second extra part. Hat on a hat. Yeah, it doesn't like that second extra part. I kind of know why. Let me see if I can get back to a good state though. No, I'm Fakaka now. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I can get back to a good state. That's pretty cool. That's an extra level of robustness. All right. Let's do a commit on what I've got. But also I want to get rid of all that console logging stuff. So. I'm running out of language to see what's going on with this. It's a bug fix. That's what it is. Get status. Oh, you got console logs in the other project to get rid of. Okay. Let's push these out. Okay. So you know what? It's so important to me tonight to end the stream with victory that I am just, and also I'm just fucking tired. Those two things combined mean this is the right place to stop the stream. So, that's what I'm going to do. Catch you later.